not just an information bubble, how all these experts tell me about.
Yeah. No, a human bubble. You
Human
bet, man.
bubble.
Look, one of the things I've really learned, there's a real emphasis on hospitality in the Old Testament. I just brought all these scholars together to talk about Exodus. Hey, I have this security team with me, and they're tough military guys, but they're on board for this mission, let's say. And so they went out of their way to be hospitable to my academic guests. They laid out nice platters of meat and cheese and crackers. They spent all day preparing this house I had rented so that we could have a hospitable time with these scholars, most of whom I didn't know well, but who said they would come and spend 8 days talking about this book with me. We rented some jet skis. We had a nice house. We had fun. And we got to know each other. And we got to trust each other because we could see that we could have some fun and that we could let our hair down a bit. We didn't have to be on guard. And that made the talks way deeper. And then we found out we couldn't get through Exodus in 8 days. And so I had proposed very early on that we're going to double the length. And so I pulled 8 people out of their lives for 8 days. That's not an easy thing to do. It's also quite expensive. And the Daily Wire Plus people picked all that up. And they said yes right away. Said, we'd love to do this again. Well, why? Well, partly because intellectually, it was unbelievably engaging. I learned so much. It'll take me like a year to digest it, if I can ever digest it. But they had a really good time. And so when they were offered that combination of intellectual challenge, let's say in hospitality, it was a no-brainer. They just said, every one of them said, if I can do it in any way, I will definitely be there.